Alright, so let's start some more FTL again today. It's been actually a couple weeks since I last played the game now, so it has been a while. Currently no streak on the board, which I am not surprised at since I've been having terrible luck the last several times I've actually played this game, so I'm still actually feeling kind of burned out on it. So I don't think I'm going to actually make it a super regular thing again. We'll see how much I actually do it. But yeah, starting off with Zoltan Knight today though, which I'm going to get right into. Pretty strong ship here, so should have a relatively easy time with this one, which is good, because I'm a little rusty, I think, but we'll see how things go. Anyway, don't get a fight on the first jump, I'll take this Nebula. Nothing in there. Yeah, not a lot of stuff yet. I'll give him 5 missiles. Reactor upgrade is not super useful, but isn't bad either. Have the rebels, okay. Can't take damage on this fight, they only have the one laser, so they cannot hurt me here. Good. And this should be a 1 or 2 swipe kill. How many swipes it takes to actually kill with the Halberd Beam depends upon whether they have a shield buffer or not. And in this case they don't, so it's a one-shot kill. Easy stuff. 9 scrap and nothing else. Okay. With the asteroid field, 18 more scrap. Nice. Shield buffer. Again, really can't take damage on this fight, so I should be good with this. I'm going to target the defensive side. I might be able to kill them in 2 volleys if I do it this way. If they do have a shield buffer, it takes actually 3 volleys, though. In this case, they do have a shield buffer, so it'll take 3 volleys. I'm gonna hit over here. If they actually decide to hack my shields, that could be a problem for me. Doors hack doesn't actually matter. I'd rather actually would have taken down the bomb there, since they can't actually hit my weapons. But it's fine, not a problem. Anyway, not anything bad from that fight. 13 scrap. Stress Beacon, I'm kind of hoping is actually going to give me a free crewman. And it does not. This ship should also be no threat to me. I can take down one of the weapons with my first halberd swipe, and that'll happen before they actually get my Zoltan shield down all the way. I could just put 2 Zoltans inside the shield room and be safe with that, but I don't need to. Also, it's a one-shot kill. 15 scrap, so shields up now. Makes me a lot safer against a lot of fights. I need another power bar for that, but that's actually pretty good. Alright, luck. This is another pretty easy fight here. Again, I can make myself totally safe just by putting a second Zoltan, or putting 2 Zoltans inside the shield room, but I don't think I need to do that because the ship will die pretty quick. 8 scrap and map update, okay. I can take basically all fights from now on, which I think I will. Check their offer. Another basically harmless fight. I don't really like the teleporter, though. Rocket Xeno, thank you for subscribing. Welcome back to the Paper Bowl. And they have level 2 teleporter, so I can still take damage from that. I can scrap in a drone recovery arm. Pretty good find, actually. I doubt I'll be going for drones in this run, but that's actually a pretty good find still. Anyway, heal my guys up, and then I can get going from here. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit the store just to sell that. Take a quest in next sector. Should be able to take both of these jumps, then exit. Yes, I'm not going to be totally safe here, but I think I'm safe enough to actually just go like this. Well, scrap. Yeah, bad timing on that asteroid. Do I care for some extra Exasalt? No. Are we here? Took the pirate. They have missile here, which is bad, but okay. Should be fine. I should be able to kill, I should be able to kill the weapons before they can actually take the Knives Shield down with that missile. Yeah, because either that missile or the Heavy Laser 1 will go down before they can actually fire that missile a second time. And then I could actually soak another missile with that. I guess if it had taken down the laser instead of the missile, though, they would have actually gotten a third missile shot off with that. Or it could actually kill the ship. It appears that they actually probably have an NG over there. They repair the shields very, very fast. And scrap, 12 more, nice. And exit beacon. And surrender, okay. Can take damage on this fight. Yeah, this has been a pretty good Sector 1, though. I've gotten 137 scrap so far, and then the drone recovery arm. That's a pretty high scrap Sector 1. And I just one-shot this ship. 15 scrap Heavy Laser Mark II. Not a bad find, but not the most useful thing ever. Which of these do I want to take? I probably actually want to take the Zoltan Controlled. Mesa Controlled is a little scary because of borders, though Zoltan Controlled because the Zoltan Shield's a little bad also. It is 160 scrap and then power to get the Heavy Laser 2 online, which is probably too much to be worth it. I should be able to get that quest in. I should be safe enough against this fight that I can actually just ignore the weapon system. Like, this thing will fire 17 seconds and that at 18 seconds, so like it's gonna be a very long time before these things are actually synchronized. I don't think I can get more than just 4 rooms here. Hi, Hemlo. Ren just had a crazy close flagship fight. Kind of a bad thing to say, but it's good that it's good if you can win it. Just speaking. Be nice to find some more crew. 22 more scrap, okay. And scrap and long-range scanners, nice find. They distress their quest store. That should be good. Dog versus survivors, 8 scrap, 4 damage. Not the best. So at this point I'm saving scrap for either the heavy laser or like something in the store. I'll decide which once I get to the store, basically. So hit the weapons once with my Howard Beam here. The asteroids actually took down the shields for me, so dealt 2 damage with that. Nice. $13 scrap. Alright, so quest and store. $1 scrap. I can actually afford to get the Heavy Laser 2 online if I don't find anything better here. So the drone recovery arm, I think I sell the Lido missile here. Buy the flak 1, buy some fuel. I think I just sell the heavy laser then. Get that flak online. It's just going to take too long and be too difficult to get the heavy laser 2 online, along with the flak and halberd beam. And if I find hacking, I can still just run the flak and halberd together. Yeah, flak halberd is a pretty good weapon combo, though. Agent scrap. Actually, getting medbay up now. Help prevent me from losing crew. Both against borders and just against, bad events. I should have one-shot the ship. This should be fine. Shirley is definitely not very powerful. Ever been soft locking FDL on stream? Yes. It doesn't happen very often, but yeah, I have actually had I had actually had droning or Clone Bay with backup DNA bank and all of my crew dead. Putting scrap, backup DNA bank. Not super useful here. I'm not going to sell drone parts. I want to actually be able to use this a little later. End sector? Oh, Clavier. Okay, I'm going to get the engines of once here. Yeah, I just count it as a loss, because I can't do anything at that point. Like, there's literally nothing you can do at that point. Atlantis ship. If you can't clone your guys because your clone bay's down, then the and then you can't actually you don't actually lose because they don't actually die. So yeah, just have to restart. 25 scrap, 3 fuel is pretty valuable there. Needed that fuel. Let me take asteroid there, asteroid field, distress, or restore. Should be able to do that. Attack the slaver scum. I actually would like a slave here. Felicity is even pilot trained. Nice. And Iraq is actually a pretty good pilot for this, since I don't want to have to move very much. It'd still be nice to get some more crew, though. Going on scrap. Give him some fuel. Map update. Not actually the most valuable thing ever, but that's not bad. I think I'm fine with taking it. Not quite what I wanted out of the place there, though. Still DNA bank. I think I just have to buy the fuel. I don't think I buy the whole beam. How bad has the weather been? It was just had a really bad windstorm this morning. It seems like it's calmed down now, but I was just worried that it might actually continue, then actually just randomly cut out power at some point. So I mostly have that in the title just so people don't actually get too alarmed if I just abruptly stop the stream because the wind cut off my power again. The days leading up to Christmas, though, was actually very cold. Like 20 degrees colder than it actually usually is. I assume they don't actually cloak again before I can actually hit them again. 23 scrap. How cold it was in the US actually was made news in the UK? Really, I'm surprised with that. But yeah, it has actually warmed up in the last couple of days. It's more normal temperatures today. It's just yeah, it was very windy earlier. I'm going to skip the pulsar and go around up this way. What's warmer, the color orange or a dog? A dog is definitely warmer. Dogs are exothermic. They're warm-blooded creatures, and the color orange is not. What if the thing that is colored orange is several thousand degrees? Well, then it's not the color that's making it warm, though. I mean, the reverse might be true. It might be the heat that's making it be colored orange. But like this tiling icon here, not very warm. What about scrap? There's among stores, 18 more scrap. Okay. Engine home rolls is not bad. I'll take that. Full jacket, thank you. Zuck, thank you for follow. It's a civilian ship. I think if you heated a dog to the point where it actually became orange colored, it probably wouldn't be a dog for very much longer. For scrap, 5 hull repair, not bad. I can get shield 3 up now. And that is not a bad idea. I could also save scrap for hacking or something like that. I think that's actually probably a better idea. I have Zoltan shields for defense and pretty good dodge. I think I'll just take this as stress beacon, then probably take the store right afterwards. Hopefully find hacking here. Yep, there's hacking. No weapons I want, nothing to sell. Buy the hacking then. Buy some fuel, and buy a power... I guess I can't buy a power bar now. Whoops. Spend slightly too much scrap. You need scrap, hit a Persodron. Get the power now. Don't have any NGs, so I can't get anything with that. One, two, three, four, five. I don't actually know that I have time for that. I actually don't have time for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to take the exit beacon now, actually, if I'm going to dive like this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4... Hypothetically, on a ship where the gimmick were that my crew are AI controlled, but drones can be manually controlled, and only buy one system out of your limit. With artillery and drone control, I could actually have drone control with defense drone. So, to a certain extent, though, I think it would actually depend upon how many drone slots I had available. Yeah, I'd almost certainly actually want one of those for drone control, I think. Or for defense drone. But I'd actually probably be going for hacking for the last one. $34 scrap and 3 fuel also. Yeah, so I would think that like anti-personnel drone, repair drone, and defense drone would probably be the best drone setup like that. With the station investigate, TLEC, okay. Getting in at free entry's nice. With level 2 medbay, I'll be able to win this very easily. And because I have level 2 medbay there, there's no chance of actually losing crew. Like I could have a guy get sick, but I could actually just drag him back to the medbay and he'd be safe. Hi, Tyler. Everyone was pretty strong on the idea of getting mind control. I think that if you could still control doors, especially, like if it had actually a decent vending layout. I really think it'd actually just be better to have the hacking to just actually make your weapons better, honestly. Because your crew is at least reasonably intelligent about getting out of vented rooms, so like if you just vented rooms, it wouldn't actually really penalize you that much. Building a personnel drone, buy some fuel. Don't think I bother getting the hacking up right now. I'm going to get a shield buffer, I think. I'll probably be hacking weapons on the way out here. No teleporter is nice. Don't have to worry about that. They have somewhat nasty weapons here, though. Okay, not a very bad head. I'm just gonna actually leave that breach. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to kill the ship before it actually fires the anti-ship batteries again. I guess I could have actually waited and seen if the anti-ship battery is going to hit me or not, but I'm not gonna bother with that. Anyway, Rebel Stronghold's not bad. If I can find the second flagship, that would be great. Speaking of things that are great, this is not great. Between Shield Overcharger and the 3 shields, this is a pretty bad fight for me, actually. Yes, I do have long-range scanners. 40 scrap. Could get shields 2 up here, or shields 3 here, and I think I do. Quick to Zolfer, Tears on board. Mostly safe here, this should be fine. They do have 3 shots here, but my weapon should actually fire before they can actually fire the Heavy Laser 2 again, or Heavy Laser 1 again, not Heavy Laser 2. I guess not. Right, because I was not manning my weapons there, so I was actually getting attacked from there. Hi, Dennis. Anyway, heal my guys up. And I can go back to stations again. Crap. That misses. Hi, Danny. I'm doing okay. Yeah, they got away. A civilian ship. I don't think I need to hack these guys. Would a subset program the AI using some state-of-the-art intelligence, like NASA would use on unmanned spacecraft? It wouldn't actually work very well. Like, it would actually be a much easier game, because NASA spacecraft are not designed to play FTL. They'd be much better suited using a custom-designed AI that's meant for the game, like the one that it currently uses. Yeah, so I think that it would make the game much easier if they did that. After all, the enemy weapons probably wouldn't, like, the enemy probably wouldn't know how to fire their weapons or anything like that. That might be second flagship. Unfortunately, I can't really hit it. Double missile and heavy ion ship is kind of bad for me here. Especially with the cloaking. 1 damage missile and 2 damage missile. Very unfortunate. And level 3 cloaking. Yeah, if you're smart and you're trying to make a meal, you use a knife to cut up an ingredient instead of a lightsaber. But if you're trying to make a meal using a lightsaber, you can't say, well, you can use the kitchen knife instead. Because then you're not using then you're not using a lightsaber. $22 scrap. Just data stores, 18 scrap. Okay, so there's 3 places that could still be second flagship. Or no, 4 places that could still be second flagship. Grand shattered your skylight this morning? That's too bad. Okay, so here's second flagship. Great. And only 2 shields here. Nice. Yeah, it seems like it's actually calmed down now. It's just, it was being very, very, very windy this morning, and, I did lose power for a little bit. So, yeah, hopefully that will not happen again, but yeah, like I said, it does seem like it's calmed down quite a bit now. Anyway, 5 fuel missile and drone parts, 2 fleet delay, 47 scrap, and a flak gun Mark 1. Nice. That's a good weapon. 165 scrap to get that online. I have the combat drone to sell, so I think I will actually hit the store now. Or do I go... That's a pulsar. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before this one, I think. Before that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take asteroid field, fight, store, there, then exit. Yeah, that should be fine. Big missile still gets to fire, unfortunate. 34 scrap. Back the ship. I have enough scrap to get the second flak online right now, but I'd rather actually go for, like, cloaking here. When you scrap another map update, which I don't really need, doesn't really matter which quest or which store I take. Yeah, I still pretty easily have 2 jumps before the exit beacon here, so I don't think it'll be a dive. Still a combat drone by the cloaking here. That should be a pretty easy win now. So I can just get the second flak online, then I'll have plenty of weapons here. The most blue options you can have in a certain single event, I think, is actually going to be 4. So you can have a Rock, an NG, Advanced Medbay, and NG Medbot Dispersal. When you get scrap. Exit beacon. Investigate the battlefield, nothing in there. Mass control to Rock Homeworlds. I think I'm going to take the Menace controlled. Fire station thing where you can send in rock, drone, fire suppressor, and teleporter. Well, that's still 4. Yeah, that might be another option. That might be another place you can get 4. But I don't think there's anything that actually has 5 different blue options that are actually possible to get. Is the infected station thing that I'm actually thinking about does have 5 blue options, but one of them is for level 2 medbay and the other was for level 3, if I remember correctly. So that doesn't actually... That's not something you can get both of. Found the ship's data stores, don't get it, unfortunate. Double ion weapons is a little spooky. Dang, missile didn't go down. Really feel like it sneeze coming on, but it doesn't want to actually come. Everyone scrap. It's filling ship. Inside this sector, I'd kind of actually like to get the doors up again, but I think I want to go for weapons up first. Where'd you scrap? Nothing else? Should be a pretty simple fight again. $34 scrap and repair arm. I'll take that because that's probably worth more than actually killing the ship is, but I need to find a store to get rid of that thing now. Before it steals too much of my scrap. With you, scrap. Was it Harlan Ellison that wrote "I have no nose and I must sneeze"? That sounds familiar. I'm sure that's definitely a classic of the science fiction world. I'm gonna prevent some stuff again, just because I don't have to fight fires. There's some scrap, so scrap cutter, I just stole another 8 scrap. Mr. Redpass thinks it's scrapping. Going back to the paper bowl. I think I have 2 more jumps left in here. Yeah, I do. Looks like there's not gonna be a store in here, though. Which is unfortunate because I would like to see one. Put the ship out, 50 scrap. So I think that the repair arm is still giving me like 3 or 4 more scrap than I actually would have gotten if I hadn't actually taken it. It's gotten me some repairs too, so that's not bad. Anyway, take the store before it starts actually stealing my scrap though. So yeah, the repair arm did not yet become unprofitable. Or the backup battery, need that for power. Go for cloaking up now, I think. Because I have my double flax, I don't really need hacking ups right away. I hadn't actually expected that to get all their shields down like that. Yeah, I normally don't expect every single shot to actually land, so I didn't think I'd actually be able to take down the golden shield the rest of the way and the normal shield all the way. Anyway, cloaking up again. Alright, one missile and one heavy laser still up, but that should be fine. My Zoltan Shield should just eat those. Okay, easy fight. 43 scrap. I'm just going to leave the Nebula, I think. Looks like you don't have to hack this ship. $54 scrap, 26 more. Nice. Give her the hacking up now, and I should be good. I think I want another power bar, then I'll probably actually go for doors 3. I think borders are my biggest weakness right now. $59 scrap and healing burst. That's a good deal. Probably not something I use, but yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Got the piling all the way down, got the shields down most of the way. The flash should kill the ship now. The flash did not kill the ship, none. Do scrap. Yeah, go for doors 3. It should be good. I didn't actually damage enough systems to pull the pilot off there. I'm surprised by that. I guess it did only hurt 3. Already scrapping the combat drone. I'm gonna take this jump so I can see if there's a store down there. Use mantises. I should be strong enough against borders here to take these guys without too much trouble. Even if I don't get boarded here, it's not really a problem though. Anyway, 30 scrap and 62 more. Nice. And there's a store down here, so I think I saved my scrap for that. If I hadn't seen a store there, I actually might have gotten the weapons up again for the healing burst. Because that helps against borders more. But I'll probably just sell the healing burst now. Going to do scrap in the store. So sell a combat drone, sell a healing burst, buy the mind control. Buy the Zoltan, and sensors upgrade. Actually, no, I'll save my scrap for a potential guy there. Yeah, I might be able to find a Heavy Laser 1 at the store. I might want to use. If I don't, though, I'll just get the sensors up. I don't think I buy the Fire Beam. As awesome a weapon as it is, I just don't think I buy it now. I should get piling up here. I have an extra power bar to spend, so I need to get the engines up for that. That's not what I wanted to hack there. Whoops. I was thinking about how I could use the mind control to take down evasion, and then kind of forgot that I actually had build 3 up, or hacking 3 up. It's not going to be a problem on this fight, though. They don't have enough dodge to actually survive my shots here. Anyway, last stand. Saturated store is not very important. I have no scrap for that now, and nothing to sell. $37 scrap, and have to dive now. Go for the auction buffer at this point, I think, just because I need that eventually. With 5 engines and cloaking 3, though, I should be pretty safe for the dive. Grab a repair station, get some more scrap. Engine 6. Need another power bar for engines, and I'd probably go for mind control up if I can get it. Scrap. Power. One more jump, then flagship fight. I doubt I'll be able to get the mind control very high. $55 scrap and nothing else, so mind control up once. By pre-cloaking like this, as long as I can actually hit the weapons at least with 1 damage, like as long as I hit the missile with at least 1 damage, I can cloak again before I can actually fire that thing the second time. I should have no trouble doing that. Easy kill. We do scrap. Hacking, I don't even see where that was going. Yeah, I don't see the hacking drone anywhere. I think there probably was one, but I just don't see it. Might not have actually gotten even over towards me enough to actually even be visible on my side. Hacking drone got shot down with a flak in the front? Okay, I didn't notice that. Yeah, they didn't get my Zoltan shield down until fairly late, so it might have actually still just been on their side. But yeah, it getting destroyed would also actually be reasonable, though. In that case, I think it would have had actually been going towards the auction system. Which is basically a non-issue. Everyone scrap in 34 more. That does give me enough scrap for mind control level 3, but I don't really need that now. So I think I'm going to actually go for the piloting and power bar for the auction now. With my win rate for Zoltan A, currently 85%. Yeah, so it's currently at 159 out of 187. Actually, not a very bad drone swarm there. It's basically all beam drones. Yeah, so there's one combat drone in the beam sword. With level 3 doors that are manned and mind control, I shouldn't have too much trouble with borders here. It's almost certainly going to be one of these guys this gets mind controlled though, since yeah, 3 of my 7 guys are in that room. Teleporters down, nice. Got a lot of hits on the last volley there, otherwise I think it would have been a flawless victory in the flagship fight. Yeah, I don't think I'd taken damage previously. Anyways, Zoltan A is a win. The Adjudicator was able to win. Yeah, not really that surprising though. Zoltan A is one of the stronger ships in the game, so that's pretty normal. So yeah, good run for that though. Just kind of crushed everything there pretty easily. Getting that flak 1 early on was good. Getting the second flak 1 was also really good. Then actually got hacking fairly, or got cloaking fairly early, then hacking not too late either. But yeah, had all the systems I wanted though. It's pretty good stuff. Regular geek. So anyway, score for this one though, probably going to be fairly high. I did spend a lot of scrap on crew actually at the end. Like I did actually buy those 2 Zoltans in Sector 7, so I think it'll be actually a pretty good score. So I'm going to say something like, I'm going to say 59-21. Yeah, FTL day today. I don't think I'm going to be going back to FTL for a full-time thing again, but I think I can actually start mixing it into the schedule more. I don't really have a set super regular schedule anymore. I think I might make Tuesdays be FTL days though. We'll see about that. Yeah, it depends upon how I'm feeling actually after today, honestly, because at least after that run I feel pretty good about it, but like I was honestly kind of actually dreading today because I did say I was going to do FTL today yesterday, but then like just I kind of didn't really feel like I wanted to do today. So it's kind of just I'm still kind of just burned out on the game a little bit, I think. So yeah. I think taking a couple weeks break was good for me though. Anyway, we'll close score guesses there. It'll be a total of 5581. Not as high as I expected that time, but still not a terrible score. Let's see. So I think Yuan is the... I think 5350 is taking this time. Closest score guess without going over wins. So yeah, I think Yuan takes it this time. So 47 shifts defeated is a little high. 95 beating score, though, is a little low. And 1831 scrap quota is a little fairly average. So not really that unusual score. Anyway, Federation C is next, which is not a great ship. But hopefully it'll be fine. We'll see how that goes. So anyway, I'll be taking a short break for the next runs. Destination While I'm gone. I'll be right back. And excuse me, please. Alright, so I'm back. So, what should I call this one? Call this one it'll be the... Fire the Weapon. Yeah, the Fire the Weapon. Seems like a good enough name for a ship. Yeah, Fed C is definitely not a super strong ship, though, so, it's maybe a little worrisome. We'll see how it goes, though. Didn't need scrap. Yes, you have such a weak crew here that's just not actually a very good ship most of the time, though. Anyway, we win this fight pretty easily. With no survivors. Would I like Fed C just a little better if it had beam artillery instead of a flak 2? Actually, no. I think that a beam artillery would actually make the ship worse. Because the flak artillery is a lot faster at taking down Zoltan shields, which is one of the ship's big weaknesses. So, yeah, I think that getting beam artillery instead of flak artillery would actually make the ship worse. Getting a flak 2 instead of the flak artillery would make it better. Which is kind of a pretty pathetic thing to say, given that flak 2 is definitely not a very good weapon. Flak artillery and the other variants? I'm kind of on the fence about those, honestly. I'm not really sure whether that actually improve or make those ships worse. The weapon's down, so I can't take damage anymore. You can scrap in an Ion Blast. Nice. Yeah, that's a pretty good weapon for this ship, since that can help you take down Zoltan shields. Shield buffer now. Attack the ship. So I have some time too on warning that Mantis, so I should be able to beat it. Probably take some damage here, though. Put on scrap. My Mantis didn't take that much damage there, but I think I still kill it off. Or I think I still... No, I can leave it live. It'll take too long to die. As long as the next fight that I encounter doesn't have another Mantis on their side, I should be fine with that. Now that I have 2 shields up, it should be a lot safer. Last Nebula jump. They only have beams here, so this is pretty easy for me. I'd like to take out their engines also here, so I'm going to send these 2 over. The Respirators actually makes this ship, yeah, Emergency Respirators actually makes this ship pretty good against auto ships, because, you can have your guys be on the enemy ship quite a while. Them running away like this is still pretty bad for me, though. The artillery might kill them outright. We'll see. Looks like it doesn't. These guys should be able to kill the ship, though. So we'll be able to take down this thing all the way, and then take down the weapons all the way. Or they die. And that's because of the Respirators. If they didn't have those, they could only actually have taken down the drones, but not both the drones and the weapons. Need scrap. Anyway, I can finally get outside the nebula. That nebula was pretty valuable, though. I'm happy I went through that. I'm almost certainly going to need the second set of guys over here, so this should be fine. Apart from Hades and FTL, what other games am I thinking of streaming? That's kind of a question, honestly. I was thinking about going back and actually doing the last campaign of StarCraft 2 that I didn't do, like the kind of Nova Covert Ops thing. That's one option. Then I'm not quite sure what else, honestly, right now. Might actually go and do some Slay the Spire at some point. Yeah, it's kind of a question. Joshko, thank you for subscribing. Going back to the Paper Bowl. Yeah, it's going pretty good right now, and yeah, I had a pretty good Christmas. Yeah, and I might actually look for more newer games also. And like now this is a Steam Winter Sale at the moment, so it's kind of a good time to get them too, but I don't know. Haven't quite decided on things. There was one that I had been looking at that was going to come out at some point. Don't remember exactly when it was going to come out though. Oh yeah, it was the Unliving, but that has mixed reviews now, so I'm not sure I actually want to play that anymore. Yeah, the trouble is just there's so many games coming out all the time that I don't really actually know what they are. Not gonna take that trade, I don't think. Yeah, Slay the Spire is one that actually has gotten quite a bit of interest in the past, I think. I actually don't need weapons up. Wait, you scrap 12 more. Nice. Then you leave the human alive. I think I go for Teleporter 2. I kinda wish I checked for the store before I got the Teleporter level 2 up, but it's not actually a problem since I don't really need the store. Teleporter 2 gives some value. Unfortunately, didn't give enough value. So that was a potential free crim in there, but unfortunately I was not lucky enough to actually get it. Take the Mantis, 19 Scrap and Vivimord. Nice. That increases the strength of my boarding crew and gives me another power bar. Nice. I actually have quite a bit of time left here. 3... Yeah, I think I actually have 5 jumps left, but I think you only go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I'm going to have to board a second time here. But yeah, Against the Storm was another one I was actually looking at now that I think about it. The trouble with that one was the last time I actually went for a 24-hour stream, it got, like, it literally got no votes whatsoever. Yeah, that was another one that I was actually kind of looking at. It's bad mind control, actually. Yeah, Against the Storm is one that I was actually thinking about actually picking up for my off-stream play as well. So I definitely wouldn't actually mind playing that. It's the only reason why I hadn't actually looked at that too much was because, like I said, I think for the last 24-hour stream it got literally no votes. Nobody was interested in actually seeing it for that. So that's kind of the issue with it. Taking scrap. Nobody needs cloning right now. Got through offer. Don't really like the missile ship again. And double Metis crew on their side. Alright, 9 scrap and a whole beam. That's actually a pretty good find also. So it is 65 scrap to get the Ion Blast and whole beam up together. My personal favorite beam, Fire Beam. Of the damaging beams, though, Halberd Beam. Move yourself, not gonna escape, okay. And medbay's gonna be kind of a pain here. Is Fire Beam the beam that causes fires? Yes. That's a problem. Refuel 22 scrap. Okay, that was a little bad. A lot of my crew is kind of low on health now. Honey Rogues. I don't actually think I've actually had that one suggested before. Yeah, that one actually is not suggested before. I don't know that I've heard of that one. Anyway, next sector. Mass control, that could be good. I could get some more crew in here. The first thing I do, though, is get my weapons up more. If I can't find another weapon to take down shields with, though, I'll need to actually use the artillery for getting stuff down later. Not for this sector, though. For this sector, I should be fine with just Ion Blast with whole beam. I think I'm fine with leaving the higher health Mantis alive. He only fought an Engi there, so he shouldn't have too much trouble. But the lower health guy fought a Mantis, so he needed to die. Get restored. Oh no, not my sensors. Nine scrap. Nothing in there. Okay, so doing fine for hold, got my weapons up partway, and I'm in a pretty good spot for this run right now, though. I still like some more crew. Well, scrap. Again, the guy that actually fought the Engi can probably survive. Guy that fought the Mantis, though, he needs to die. I go to Mine. Yeah, I seem to be having okay luck so far, at least, so hopefully that continues. The first run was a Zoltan A run, though, which is usually pretty good luck. Indian scrap. I think I still kill these guys off. Yeah, this ship is pretty terrible. It just doesn't... It doesn't really start with a very good setup. Its porting crew is just so weak. Also, I think that it's one of those ships that the intended strategy is just doesn't really work. Like, I still believe that the intended strategy for the ship is Zoltan suicide bombers, and that just is not effective. The way that it's designed to be used and the way that you have to use it just are not the same way. Yeah, this is going pretty well, it's just I'm still just not using this the way that you're actually supposed to use it, though. I need scrap and Philip, nice. Almost got hit at the end there, but that's okay. Don't use drone parts yet, so don't take that. Lead to the station, 9 scrap. Offer assistance, I have a Zoltan, so I can get a free auction system upgrade. Not bad. I only have one more jump in here, I think. Actually pretty close to being 2, but I don't think it's 2. Promise to help, I have the Engie here. 22 scrap. Nice scrap into combat drone. Nice. Zoltan Trolled are uncharted. I think I'm okay with Zoltan Trolled, but yeah, that's a little bad. If I don't see a store right away here, I'm going to have to actually get the artillery up again, though. Because now I can't necessarily take down shield with my Ion Blast. And because Zoltan Sector Nebula is not really worth too much, I want to be outside the nebula as quickly as possible. The fuel supply, I actually kind of need a fuel supply here, so that's definitely not bad. Alright, that should be good. 6 fuel, 29 scrap. So if I don't see a store right now, I'm going to actually get the Clone Bay and engines up, I think. But the thing with Zoltan is actually, like, if they did 1 system damage whenever they were actually killed, like when they exploded, even if you had an augment for that, it would mean it that trying to use Zoltan suicide bombers for boarding would not be completely just negated by a single medbay or clone bay. Like, just that's the problem with that, because a level 1 medbay or clone bay just completely invalidates that. Because you just don't deal damage fast enough. You cannot actually clone your guys quickly enough. Alright, there's actually a second Ion Blast here, so I'm going to take that. I'll sell the combat drone. Backup DNA bank is interesting. I don't think I take it right now, though. I'll get weapons up once, and I'll get the Columbia up once. If they subtracted power from the room to stand in, since they would still lose most fights and actually have their, Oh, I actually have to go back through the nebula again. Crap. This is a terrible sector layout, isn't it? If they subtracted power from the room they stand in, they'd actually still lose most fights, so Medbay or Clone Bay would still completely invalidate it. Yeah, this is a horrible sector layout. Need to land enough shots to actually get the shields down here. Means I need to hit at least 3 shots in a row. I've not done yet. There we go. That should actually end the fight pretty quickly now. I don't think I need to board again. I need scrap. The engines upgrade now. I'm gonna auto-fire the Iron Blast and actually the Hold Beam also here. Get some training. They're Scrap and Kapolka. Nice. So Kapolka is pilot trained, but I still rather use him as a borderer because he's more valuable as that. For store. I have not really very much scrap to do anything with here. I can sell the respirators for the long-range scanners. I don't think I do it still, though. I take a long enough time to actually kill ships, so I don't think I'd go for that. Give him 15 missiles and hull repair reactor upgrade. Not bad. Yeah, so the trouble is Zoldans lose most fights one-on-one, and, like, Zoldans will lose against humans 2-on-2, and, they'll actually win 3-on-3, but they'll actually lose 1-on-1 and 2-on-2. So, it's not actually very good to actually have, Zoldans. Eating scrap. The problem with the trouble with Zoldans having 10 less health is that then they can actually be one-shotted by a Breeze Missile, which I just don't think is fun. Like, it's bad enough when a low health Zoldan gets killed by a Breeze Missile. It would be really, really terrible if they could actually just get one-shotted by it. Wait, doesn't scrap? Can a Rock 1v1 a boarding drone? No. He could last long enough that I could actually kill the ship, but no, he would actually lost there, eventually. Because boarding drones both have 150 health and they actually deal 150% damage. Whereas rocks only have 150 health and deal 100% damage. Okay, so I think I have 2 more jumps left in here, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is pretty scary. Border police in addition to a pretty dangerous weapon setup, actually. Okay, should be good now. Buy fuel, 27 scrap. Alright, distress and then exit again. And I think I'm going to save my scrap for an release for our next sector. Are coming in. Reduce scrap and scrap recovery arm. Not bad. Rock controlled. I think so. I think in the short term, replacing one Zoltan with another human would actually be better. But as it is, like if you replace the two starting Zoltans on the ship with two more humans, you'd still use a Mantis and a human for boarding. So that would just actually give you one less power bar in the short term, and then another less power bar in the longer term. So I don't think it would actually become stronger then. Is yes, Zoltans are crap boarders, but you don't use them as boarders. Or at least not as primary boarders. Here's something scrap. I'm going to be encountering a lot of rocks in here. I should actually be killing off the mantises. Would I buy a reconstructed teleporter? Very possibly. It would depend upon what else I would have and what else I would actually want to get at the store. At this point, having the Shield 3 up, though, I'm actually in a pretty solid spot at the moment. If I had one more decent boarding crewman, I'd actually probably be pretty happy with this build right now. This is not a bad sector to find decent boarding crew. Anyway, the Numa 5 thing is actually pretty good because that is a guaranteed free crewman, if that's what I decide to go for that route. So it's pretty good. These empty jumps are not being very good for me, though. Hi, Torsten. Yeah, I'm probably not going to stick with FTL too much, but I'm certainly not going to go back to doing it like 4 days a week like it was before, but at least not anytime soon. But yeah, I'm actually being okay with it today. Ariadne, no, I don't think she's fully trained. I actually don't remember offhand either. I'm pretty sure she's not. Good, got the missile down just before I actually lost the ability to keep shooting that. Alright, 24 scrap. She isn't? Okay. I didn't think that she was, but I wasn't 100% sure about that. I need another power bar anyway. The 2 Ion Blast and Hull Beam is really not being good enough for weapons right now, though. It just takes too long to actually deal much of anything. So if there's a dangerous weapon, they basically get like as many shots as they want out of that. We're coming in. Shield Charge Booster, 39 scrap. Nice to see a store soon. Full on augments right now. You can get the engines up now, though. I'm kind of hoping this one is a store, or maybe that one up there. I found the scrap reviver arm. I wouldn't buy that silly thing. Alright, 4 fuel, 39 scrap. I'll probably keep the thing now that I have it, but yeah, scrap recovery armor is not usually worth buying. No store there. Might be able to go 1, 2, 3, though. Yeah, I might find a store up there, so I'll plan on doing that. That might still be a store. I'm going to save my scrap for the moment.